Hey y'all, I miss y'all. I was just standing here cooking and I just started thinking to myself, these people better be lucky. They better be lucky that I didn't know my worth when I was going through. And I wanted to share this message because I feel like a lot of us can relate to this. So much comes down to self-worth. Let me sit down. They're gonna use you. They're gonna use you and use every bit of piece of you that they can. If you don't know your worth, of course no one else is going to know your worth, or you may even know truly inside you deserve more, you have more to offer, and all these type things, but everything around you just doesn't reflect that. If you have that in you, sometimes people can sense that in you too, but they know that you haven't reached that level yet to be able to tap into all that, so they're gonna try to suck everything out of you as long as possible. That you are allowing, whatever you allow them, whatever you give them, they'll just take it. And some people don't even really mean like the most harm, you know. They see the benefit and they do love you and care for you, but they kind of just get used to everything that you give and they just want more and more and more. They might not have the most malicious heart or intent, but they're still getting more than they're giving, you know what I'm saying? And we stick around in these places and we stick around with these people for way too long, and we expect, which is crazy, like when you think about it, like we expect people to just give to us. We expect people to just do right by us, especially if you're the type of person who is loving and you're just so open-hearted, or you're a people pleaser, that type of person. Those type of people expect people to just know what they want, for people to just know how to speak to them or know what to give them, and expect people to actually do it. Like some people actually know these things, but they're not going to do it because you're not making sure that you get these things. You just want people to give, and sometimes you have to put your foot down. You have to put your foot down. You have to stop being afraid to walk away from people. You have to stop being afraid to be alone. You have to stop being afraid of trying something new. Like that's something I truly learned. So much of our agony is rooted in fear. There's so many things we keep inside, or we don't share with anybody, or we don't try because we're just afraid. We're afraid of getting hurt. We're afraid of failing. We're afraid of starting over. We're afraid to take a risk. Everything that we do in this life comes with a risk. Being in a relationship comes with a risk. Making friends comes with risk. Going to school, getting a new job, starting a business, having children, everything that we do comes with a risk. So you have to become more of a risk taker. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never been no risk taker until more recently in my life. I started taking risks when I really started trusting God, like in the past 2 or 3 years. But I always wanted to play it safe my whole entire life because I wanted security, I wanted stability. And I look back on my life like, what in the world was I playing it safe for? Why was I trying to be so good by society standards and I didn't get nothing? Why was I trying to be so nice and everything? Why was I trying to show these people these biggest, deepest parts of my heart? For what? Because I got nothing. Why was I expecting so much for people? Why was I expecting the people to see my worth, to treat me how I knew I was worth being treated, and I didn't even do that for myself? A person with an open, kind heart is going to expect people to do them and do for them and treat them the way they want to be treated and the way they treat them. But we don't even treat ourselves like that. We want people to talk to us in ways that we don't even talk to ourselves. We want people to gift us in the ways that we don't even gift ourselves. It doesn't matter what you see in yourself or what you know or even what God has told you about yourself if you don't take action on that knowledge and that wisdom for you to walk in that identity and be that person, to treat yourself and radiate all of that love and those talents or whatever it is into the world. We can't expect people to do things for us that we won't do for ourselves. I was really sitting here thinking like, wow, like sometimes, you know, when you think about the past, you can get real angry and like frustrated and annoyed with how, not just how people treated you, but what you let people get away with, you know what I'm saying? But when you really think about it, you can't really be that mad because a lot of times we take part in that. Just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to give them another chance. You learn your lesson and you keep it moving. It takes two to tango. Now there are some dirty tricks in situations out there where some people just got in the middle of some mess. But so many times, like in regular average situations, we had a part in it too, and you have to take accountability for your part in the situation, your part in the mess. And just know that everything will start turning around, everything will get better when you start taking action on what you know and believe about yourself. Start being fearless. It's not gonna happen overnight. Sometimes it's step by step by step. You might go down 3 steps after you went up 5. It's like the back and forth, you know, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. We're not gonna get better, we're not gonna receive better until we start doing that for ourselves, until we start truly prioritizing ourselves. It's scary. It's scary. But don't let another day, another month, another year go by creating a situation where you're gonna look back on and be like, yo, what the heck was I thinking? Why did I allow that? We gotta let that go. We gotta stop that. And you start that by acting on what you know. If you feel like you're going through something or experience something that you don't deserve, pray on that thing, listen to what God is telling you, and take action. So many times God gives us the answer and tells us what we want to do. What we need to do, but we don't want to do it because we feel like it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be uncomfortable, all type of things. And a lot of times that action is extremely intimidating, but y'all gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's our year to do it. That's it for now, y'all. I gotta get back to my meal. I love y'all so much, and until the next one, and peace and love. I'm out.